My name is Cynthia Ogunmola. Today I'll be talking about the Orange Just Social Policy on Gender, Power and State. My lecturer is Nida Anis. Today, I acknowledge the traditional custodian of the country throughout Australia and their connection to land, sea and community. I pay respect to elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people today and everyone listening here today. Family violence. Introduction. Family violence encompasses many kinds of harm, including emotional, financial, sexual, and those exerted through control by intruding family members. Social policy describes the measures taken by authorities and organizations to safeguard society against the risk of family violence, targeting the most vulnerable people, especially children and women. It also focuses on providing equal access to security for people of any social status or situations. Individuals who face multiple types of discriminations can be more vulnerable to violence as well as less likely to receive help. Lack of access to affordable housing, financial difficulties, and a sense of isolation keep the cycle of violence in place and require strategic policy solution. Orange adopts this framework of terminology to provide its services in Victoria. Introduction. This presentation provides a critical analysis of Orange Door, a Victorian government initiative aimed at tackling family violence and promoting social justice. The Orange Door is a free service provided in Victoria, designed to connect people who are involved with family violence. They support children and family services and gives a more integrated entry point for those affected by family violence to receive support and to feel safe. Key terminologies: family violence, direct or indirect behavior that controls or causes fear, especially among women and children. Integrated, all sectors and services coordinated, professionals, financing and financial measures and policy. Perpetrator accountability. This is holding the abuser accountable for their actions. Intersectionality. Overlapping social identities and combined with related systematic oppression. Social policy. Social policy takes the measures taken by authorities and organizations to safeguard society against the risk of family violence and targeting the most vulnerable individual. Social justice focuses on providing equal access to security for people of any social status and situations. Theoretical underpinning. The theories of Orange Doors include feminist theories. This conceptualizes family violence as gendered power and control. Feminist theories underpins the concept of family violence by viewing it as a result of the inequitable distribution of power and control that often favors men. The feminist approach argues that gender-based power asymmetries are behind most forms of family violence. Systems approach. System theory. This focuses on interagencies cooperation and highlights that violence affects people at many different levels, from the individual all the way up to society as a whole, and therefore requires solution on various levels. Cultural safety also recognizes that individual response are the most effective way to approach family violence. All the theoretical models believe that the prevention of family violence requires structural change and effective interventions. Ecological models. This addresses 4 levels: individual, relationship, community, and society. Trauma-informed strategies understand how violence affects survivors mentally and emotionally, and therefore calls for need to prevent further harm and support recovery. Crisis intervention theory informs the development of emergency hotline so that safety concerns can be responded to when need arises. Assumptions behind the policy. Orange Door customers can navigate and access the service through the service hub. Orange Door professionals from various sectors can collaborate effectively for a positive outcome. Through Orange Door, technology will enhance coordination for effective outcome. Society will agree to a centralized entry point. How do Orange Door apply their social policy in workplace? Orange Door promotes trauma-informed practice. This requires staff training in cultural competencies. It also highlights shared case planning and collaborative work. It requires staff training in intersectionality and cultural competencies. It provides real-time risk assessment and safety planning. Equity impact and intersectionality. An intersectionality analysis reveals an intersectionality analysis reveals the challenges of different groups face in accessing Orange Door. This highlights the need for improvement in cultural safety and policy sensitivity. The First Nation people mistrust of government services. Culturally diverse groups face systematic racism. Family violence among migrants and refugee communities can hinder the ability to access appropriate support, necessitating multicultural outreach and competency. Professional interpreters that Orange Door makes available yet sometimes struggles to fully resources. Disabled women face barriers to disclosing their issues. Disability complicates service providers. Emergency, housing, and support frequently fail to meet specific needs, and communication is adapted to accommodate individuals with disability. The LGBTQ experience exclusion. Orange Door is committed to equipping knowledge of the unique experience faced by LGBTQ individuals who may face a range of harm with abusive relationship. What are the strengths of Orange Door? Orange Door has a holistic approach that provides inclusive care. Orange Door emphasizes on primary interventions. Orange Door is accessible and the services are centralized. Orange Door supports across all sectors of individual and organizations. They are accountable, focused on perpetrators. What are the limitations of the policy? Limited rural coverage. They are overwhelmed by high demands. Staff can sometimes be burnt out. And retention issues. Digital platform issues. Policy limitations. There are limited rural coverage. Orange Door can have overwhelming high demands. Staff could experience burnt out and retention issues. Digital platform issues as well. In conclusion, the Orange Door is an innovative response service to family violence. However, it must be constantly assessed to ensure it serves all Victoria in the best possible way and delivers justice to victims. References. Thank you.